Yo, what up? All right, we're about to start this training session. I'm gonna wait till there's like about 300 people, 400 people watching, and then we'll start it. So yeah, today's session is basically I'm just gonna show you some little workouts I do, footwork workouts and power workouts and just concepts. That's about it. I'm not gonna show you any moves. It's more of a session. But if you guys have any questions, just let me know after we're done. Shout outs to South America, Asia, Middle East, Philippines. Wow, there's a bunch of people on here. Whew. So are you guys ready? We're about to start soon. Soon as we hit about 400, 300 people. Yo, Choki, what up? Where you at? Oh, shout outs to Holland. Holland in the building. Bolivia, Bali. Pff, I miss traveling, man. Oh, Morocco. Singapore, Nepal. Shout outs to you guys. So basically this is a training session. So I'm just gonna show you some training techniques that I use, and hopefully you guys can incorporate it to your breaking. Hopefully it works or it helps you out a bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna teach you little techniques and what I do to bring my stamina up and what I do to get more creative. I haven't been practicing for a while, so I'll try my best. Bangladesh, shout outs to Bangladesh, Nepal, Brazil, one of my favorite countries. Let me put some music. So basically, B-boy, B-girl, if you're not a B-girl, B-boy, if you're a popper, locker, or anything, just try these little workouts. Hopefully they help. If you have a basic 6-step, 2-step, 3-step, 4-step, just try these little workouts. We'll do some freeze framing workouts, some footwork workouts, some power workouts. Ecuador. Shout outs. Yes, Mexico all day. Sí, yo hablo español, pero un poquito. Es muy malo. Pero I understand. What time is it? All right, y'all. So first little workout we're gonna do is just basically a handstand walk. We're gonna go down. So I'm gonna show you an example. So it's basically just a little warm up. Handstand walk. Should I do it this way? Yeah, right here. Handstand walk, forwards, down, Back up. And back. So something simple for now. Y'all got it? So if you're at your house, just find a spot and just try this little workout. Try to do it, let me see, 5 times each. All right? This is more for like body control, handstand control. So this works out for me. It helps me on my like 90 flares, flare 90s, anything that has to do from flare to air flare or 90 or whatever power move that's up top. Let's go. So walk forward, down, back up, then back down, back up, down, if you don't have handstand, you can do it on the wall. So you can actually, let me show you real quick. If you don't have handstand, you can practice on the wall. Like this, all right? And you could practice push-ups from there. And it's okay if you fall. It takes a while. It's just repetition. You gotta do it over and over and over and over and over again. Alright, so let's do it again. So we're gonna do a handstand for 20 seconds. 20 seconds, and then we're gonna go down and then back up 20 seconds. I don't know if I can do that, but I'm gonna try. Haven't done it in a while. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm already sweating. Y'all got that? If you have any questions, let me know. Remember, 20 seconds handstand, down, 10 seconds, then back up 20 seconds. And if you're not that good with handstands, try to do like about 10-second handstands, then go down and do like a 5-second. What are these called? It's not a plank. It's like a core workout. But you do 5 seconds of those, then back up. And if you touch the floor, it's totally fine. You just get back up and you keep on doing it until you finish, all right? This is the only way you get better. You gotta finish all these workouts. And remember to breathe. A lot of people hold their breath when they're breaking. That's really bad. Especially for big competitions, man. All right, let's do it one more time. I'm gonna do like 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down, and then back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And try to add something small at the end. Yo, that's okay. If you do a handstand and you keep on falling, that's totally fine. If you fall, get back up until you finish those 10 seconds. Go down to that little core workout. 5 seconds. If you fall, get back up. Bring those legs back up. That's the only way you'll get better. You gotta try. Alright, so remember, just handstand if you're really good, 20 seconds, down, do 10 seconds, then back up 20 seconds. If you're not that good, do 10 seconds, 5 seconds down. If you're a beginner, you can do like 5 seconds handstand, then down 5 seconds. Alright, y'all got it? Alright, so that's a little... This exercise is more for like, for me, it helps me out for flare 90s. It helps me out anytime I do 90 to flare. So everything's easier. Look, I'll show you. From this move, handstand, you know? So that helps for that. So that's why we're going down, back up. So it gives you that arm strength to get up from flare to 90, to air flare, to elbow track, whatever you want. So if you practice this daily, flare 90 will become easier, or anything that has to do from bottom to top. Honestly, when I train, I kind of work out. Well, it depends. Me, I improvise. So I'm just like, okay, let me work out today. All right, let me train today, then work out. Work out today, then train. So it doesn't really matter to me. I do everything in one day. All right, y'all. I got another workout. So next workout is basically we're gonna be doing footwork for 1 minute, 3 times each. In between, we have a 30-second rest. All right, and the reason is because when you're in like these big level competitions or any type of competition, think about it. When you go out, when you're doing a 1 versus 1, when you go out, you're only doing about 40-second rounds to 30-second rounds. Once you're finished, your opponent comes after you and they end up doing a 40-second round, 30-second round. So that means you have 40 seconds to rest to 30 seconds. So this is the reason I do this workout. So I go all out for 1 minute, take a little 30-second rest, go out for another minute, take a little 30-second rest. And yeah, for this has really helped my stamina out a lot. So it's just basically right now, we're just gonna do 1 minute footwork. Try to open up. Don't try to go just in one circle. Try to switch your angles up. Try to go into different directions. And remember, you could use your body. You can use your elbows, your back. You can go on your back, your elbows, whatever you want. You can do a thread, anything. But just remember to take your time, breathe. All right, so let's do it. If you have a little spot where you can do some footwork, then try it with me. So I'm gonna start it in a little bit. Hold up. And if you have a heavyweight vest, even better. Put that on and do 1 minute footwork. All right, hold up. Guys, if you have any questions, I'll answer them after. So after these workouts, I'll answer all your questions, whatever you want, advices, all right? So right now it's just training time. All right, y'all, get ready. Where the heck is the other thing? All right. So the ones that are just tuning in, we're doing 1 minute footwork and then 30-second rest. All right. About to start now. All right, let's go. So 1 minute, whatever you want. All right, so that's the first one. If any of you guys have questions or need help, let me know. All right, we're gonna do another like 40 seconds, 1 minute. So let's go again, guys. Let's do it. Yo, honestly, how I create moves. Honestly, I just freestyle, I improvise. So I'm in the moment, I'm conscious. And I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna do whatever I know and just change it up. And I try to add little concepts into my breaking. All right, let's do one more. Let's go. This time, let's do a power, footwork, power, footwork, power, footwork. So I want you guys to go footwork first and then into power. I don't care how you get into power. Find your own way. Don't ask. Find your own way from the movements you learned, all right? This is how I learned everything. I didn't have a teacher. I didn't have a mentor. I just saw and I learned the basics. Then from there, I'm like, how can I do this? All right, let me just try it, whatever. No questions asked, just boom. Always. All right, let's go. 1 minute footwork, let's go. Footwork, power, footwork, power. Yeah, got it? So I just showed you guys an example. I basically just freestyled everything. Went footwork, power, footwork, power. So try that at home. Yeah, stretching is the most important for me. I stretch every day. But I feel like doing calisthenics really helped me out with power and with strength. So even when I'm tired, I can still pick up because I'm used to taking myself to the like the edge. But yeah, the vocabulary part of breaking and movements, I feel like it's just basically learning the basics. So the basic steps, the basic back rocks, all of that, and then from there you like start adding your own concepts. All right, let me thread here. What if I thread there? What if I thread while doing this move? What if I do this move backwards? What if I do this move both ways? But that's how I feel you start finding your flow, when you add these little simple movements and then you create something powerful, like a bigger picture. You know, it's all about the details. It's the things people don't see, and the feeling as well. How do you B-boy style improve? Man, it's just doing your research. You know, it's just finding out what breaking is about and where the moves came from and who made the moves and why the moves were created, because a lot of people don't know why the moves were created. I feel like it's more about imagination, about your imagination, your interpretation of things that you see, and then you could take them into breaking and then you create like your own character. It's like an RPG game. When you play an RPG game, you don't play the default character. You create your own character And then he levels up little by little, and then you start adding these little things that differentiate him, whatever, make him different than the other players. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna do some power move workouts. So in this one is basically try to do 3 different power moves, three different combos. If you're nasty and you got power down pack, try to do like 6 different combos, but you can't repeat them. All right, so no repeating. If you have windmill, turtle, flare, that's okay. If you have turtle, windmills, that's okay. If you have half a windmill, half a flare, it's okay. Just try it. This is how I got power. I did flares when I didn't have them. I did flare windmill when I didn't have it. But in my mind, I was just like, I have to get it, so I kept on doing it until I got it. So it's basically just repetition. So let's go. So 5 different type of power moves, but you can't repeat, all right? I'll show you an example. So right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? So no repeating. Let's go. If any of you guys are at home and have a practice spot, try to do this little workout. Oh, snap. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's go. I'm gonna do another one. He's gonna do like 3 combos, basic. So for the people that don't really have power, try to do this combo. Try to go squat. 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, so this is all body control. This is all, everything I practice. So, power to backspin. Okay, so how can I do that backspin to 90? Honestly, it's just really a pickup. So it's just basically a backwards roll up to handstand. That's how it is. That's basically it. You roll back, you go to handstand. So when you're on the floor, you're spinning, all you do is push your legs up, go to handstand, spin. But this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like for me, when I was doing backspin 90 or windmill 90, me doing it just like the regular way, like didn't work for me. So I'll do backspin 90 and I'll try to do it the regular way, but it'll be hard for me. So I started finding my own ways on how to do it. So that's what I came up with, but it was all natural. It was just all feeling. So basically, with power, everything I do that helps out is basically what I showed you guys. Handstand. You can practice handstand. And from handstand, you can go to flares. Back to handstand. And then from there, you can do handstand. If you want to get like windmill 90s, you go to handstand, then you go to windmill, back to handstand. So everything basically falls back on that handstand. You know, once you got that, and once you got the control, everything will be easier. And you get your palm moves faster. So watch. Example. Handstand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now windmill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see? And remember, you gotta, it's not all just arm strength. It's arm strength, hip, legs, all of that. You have to use your whole body. You can't bend your knees. Gotta open your legs, swing them, and then use your arm strength to pick you up, and the momentum naturally picks you up. All right? Yeah, honestly, I train whenever I want. But I haven't been training lately. I just been doing other things, but I'm coming back. And yeah, it wasn't fun anymore. I felt like it was more of a job. But yeah, I'm coming back. You just gotta train every day. You just gotta be consistent. That's it. Gotta be consistent and disciplined. Your friends tell you, yo, let's go out, let's do this and that, let's do that. Just stay home, practice. You can do that after you win the gym. Or after you reach your goal. Because all those things are gonna be there forever. But at the same time, have fun. This is not like a job where you have to do it 24/7 every time. No, you gotta have fun with it too. So you gotta have a balance. You know? Because people see it in your face when you're at a battle, you're taking it too serious and you're just stumbling all over the place. Like you want it too much. It's just, you can tell. And there's a person that has that balance, comes out, they're having fun, they look more enjoyable to watch. And they're enjoying the moment. You know, so that's what I feel helps you win. And on top of that, having creativity, being original, and having a bunch of stamina, and looking like you want it. How to get flavor. Man, I don't know how to teach you how to get flavor. It's something you have within. You have to figure it out yourself. You have to do research, you know? I feel like I started getting better because I went back to the roots of breaking and started learning about breaking and what it is and why the moves were created. All right, so now we're gonna do some what time is it? We'll do some stack freezing. So we're gonna go like 10 seconds here, 10 seconds there, elbow freeze, handstand, chair freeze, other way, ba 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 ba, whatever. All right. All right, so let's do it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I just did like 5-second freezes. I did about 5 freezes, and in between I just did power. Just to add something. So this is how you get more control. Start practicing your freezes. Yo, peace, Frankie. Stay blessed. Take care. Brazil. What up? What up? If I'm in the process. 2 rounds. Yes. Long time. I had the same problems when I was first learning how to do flares. I didn't even have a flare. I only had one little doo-doo flare. One little flare. It was really whack. And I had windmills at the time, but I didn't have my flare. But the thing is, even though I didn't have the flare, I still practiced different combos with the flare. So it became easier for me to do, like, gradually my flare started getting better because of that, because I started adding different combos to that flare. You know, so it's important, even if you don't have the power move, still add different combos to it, because that's how I feel you'll get the power move and you'll take it to the next step. All the power I had, when I first got flare 90, I did not have it at all. I only had 90, it was like 190, and then I had a bunch of flares, but I could never stand up. So for me, I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna practice 90 swipe, and then from 90 swipe, 90 swipe windmill, then from 90 swipe windmill, I'm like, all right, windmill swipe 90, and then from then I'm just like, all right, let me do flare 90, whatever. And it came out naturally. Once you get it that one time, it becomes easier. It's just that first time is the hardest. But yeah, start adding combos to your power moves, even if you don't have them. For me, that's what helped. Oh, привет, Russia. What up? Yo, honestly, I'll just watch random videos of just like K-Mel, Alien S, B-Boys from Scandinavia, B-Boys from back in the days, Mad Nico. There's a bunch of B-Boys that a lot of people don't know about that are the best, in my opinion. You know, there's B-Boys out there that no one has ever heard of. And they're like to me, one of the best, top contenders. But yeah, just yeah, I started out with like watching Alien S, K-Mel, Ken Swift, DVDs, whole bunch of things, and just like really listening to what they would say and take it in. Because some people listen and they're like, nah, that's not gonna work. They want the easy pill. They want that pill. They want like, what do you do to win? It's like, bro, it's not about winning, bro. When I first started, I didn't care about winning. All I cared about was getting better each time I got smoked. Each time I got smoked, I'm like, okay, watch, I'm gonna get this guy. I'll get closer and closer and closer and closer. And I would evolve myself because of me, because I wanted to. So I wanted to, all right, let me see if I can do this combo. Let me see if I can do that combo. And then naturally, I just started getting better. It wasn't because, oh no, I gotta get this combo because of this competition. It's like, that's not the right reason, man. That's why I feel a lot of people lose, because they just want to win so bad and they want to be that person. But it's like, take it easy. You gotta evolve. Like, learn more about your breaking. I'm still learning till this day. I've been breaking 15 years. I'm still learning, and I still feel like I need a lot to learn. It's like a never-ending game. How do you create patterns and concepts? Honestly, how I create patterns, I sometimes lay things on the floor. So I lay things on the floor and I try to like break around them. So that helps me out with using my space, utilizing my space. So I'm not just standing in one position. I'm going from this position to that position to that position to that direction, that direction. So there's endless directions to this. And then concepts, I just create my own, or I just do the basic ones, like no hand concept, and then you just add your own little threads into it. So for example, when I'm breaking, I try to do like, all right, one hand, I got one hand, boom, boom, back up, boom, boom, boom. So it's basically just messing around with it. Start doing footwork with no hands, start doing some threading footwork, start using directions, angles. Start learning your footwork both ways. So if you're really bad at doing 6-step, if you're really bad at doing 6-step one way, practice that way. Practice your 6-step, 7-step, 8-step, 2-step, 3-step, 1-step, whatever, the other way. And I feel like with that, that's when you gain more vocabulary, and that's when you start flowing, because these steps are like muscle memory. So you naturally do them, and you're in the moment, and you gotta listen to the music. Honestly, what works for me, I'm not the type of dude to train like 10 hours a day. Well, I was back in the days, but not anymore. And I don't really wake up 5 a.m., 4 a.m. I'm the type of dude that just, all right, I got 3 hours to break. I'm gonna go uber crazy. So those 3 hours, 1 hour, I just do just basic drills, stamina training, basic like 1 minute footworks, 30-second rest, things like that. Power moves for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds nonstop, and then power footwork, power footwork. After that, I just start creating. I'm like, okay, now let's have fun, let's create. And yeah, I just start adding concepts. I start practicing how to do footwork both ways, practice different variations of footworks and power moves, and then try to put them together. And you gotta have time to just have a session, you know, like don't worry about the moves. Just dance, you have a move in mind, do it, and then find another way to get out of it. Find your own ways to get out of your own movements. Do you follow any specific routines working out? For me, I do a lot of jump roping, so it's like, it's the same thing. All of my training is interval training, because that's what basically breaking is about, you know? So I jump rope a lot. I used to run, but then I thought about it. I'm like, wait, B-boys don't run in battles. Like, why the heck am I running? So it's like, why don't, instead of doing this, I start doing more B-boy stamina training, you know, because that's what we do in the battle. We're not running, you know. So I stopped doing that, and I started doing more like stamina training on with power moves and footworks and just breaking in general. And then yeah, basically jump roping and what I told you guys, and I started doing calisthenics. That's been helping me out a lot. And yeah, just drinking a lot of water, eating healthy, stretching a lot. That really helps. And then growing. You know, win or lose. If you win, be happy. If you lose, be happy. It doesn't matter. Even though if you think you got robbed, that doesn't matter. That's the past. Gotta get better. And then if you feel like you got robbed, get better and then smoke that dude the next time you see him. You know? Because a lot of people complain, oh, I got robbed, I got this and that. But it's like there's no time for complaining. Luan Fori, wow, hope you're doing better. Hope you're doing better, man. But just if your back is really hurting when you're doing 6-step or any type of movements, just chill out. Just take your time, man. It's okay. If it's not hurting, just take it step by step. Learn how to do just learn the basics. Start with footwork. And then gradually get back up to like handstands and then back to power. But just take it step by step. Don't go too crazy, all right? It's okay, just take your time. But yeah, just start with the workouts I showed you today. And you should be getting better in no time. And start doing like body control workouts, handstand workouts. And freeze framing workouts. No. I run, but I only do it like once a week, maybe once in 2 weeks. But when I run, I do interval running. So it's like more like, all right, run for 30 seconds, just casual. And then for 1 minute, I'm just gonna sprint, 1 minute. And then after that 1 minute, I run again casual, and then sprint again for 1 minute, but like the fastest you can. And I do it like about 4 times each, 5 times each. After that, I'm done. So it's just like quick. It's not one of those like long marathon runs. It's just quick, out, and done. In my opinion, what is freestyle? Man, freestyle is it's just, for me, it's just more muscle memory. It's like me just coming out and just doing whatever I want. Honestly, like I can throw myself. I'll land into whatever move I can, and I'll find different movements in that. You know, so it's basically like you're like a crash master. Like you just keep on coming up with different movements even though you're crashing. And that's what's most important to me. When I train, if I crash, I keep on going and I find another way to get out of that crash. So when you're in a battle and when you go into a big event, you end up crashing, you know what to do because you practice this at your practice spot. So you go out there, you crash, and you just, oh, I do this at practice, so boom, ba, 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 ba. And then you end up beating that person that you're battling. But yeah, learn how to crash and make different movements out that crash. That's the most important to me. When you're braking, just crash and it's okay, keep on going. It's uncomfortable at first, but after a while, if you're consistent, it will become more comfortable and it will become like second nature to you. So everything you're doing, if it feels uncomfortable, it's okay. I've been through that too. I know how it feels. The only difference is you just gotta repetition, be disciplined over and over and over again. Shout outs to Peru. see anyone. Oh, Peru free flow. All right, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Any more questions? What type of food do I take? Honestly, I eat meat, but I don't season it too much. So I just keep it plain. Salt and yeah, just salt and pepper. That's about it. Vegetables. I make a smoothie in the morning. That's the first thing I do. I have collagen. Is like some powdered protein, and is good for the ligaments, for the joints, for your nails, for your hair, and it has like 20 grams of protein. So I take that in the morning. It's kind of expensive, but is worth it. I make like a blueberry peanut butter smoothie with that. Take that in the morning, work out. I bicycle now, so I do a lot of bicycle training, cycling training. I like do, what else? After that, I train, and then I eat my second meal. Have like chicken, pepper, salt, whatever, vegetables, avocados, asparagus, and then after that, work out like crazy. Work out, do dips, pull-ups, handstand, push-ups, all of that. And yeah, nighttime I have my last meal, stretch, go to sleep. Yeah, so my power moves were really slow at first. I really had slow power moves, but I think it's because when I do power, I do my flares like this, like I bring my hips down to my legs, you know? So with power, it's more about bringing your hips out. So it's more about in from the back and then out. In, out. When you keep your body like this, it's harder to do anything. And it takes more energy out of you. So it's better to extend your body. So instead of keeping it in, extend. And then the momentum takes you. Type of shoes I recommend, I don't know. I feel like everyone has their own type of shoes they recommend, you know? But for me, I like light shoes. I kind of like boots, boot-looking shoes, but for me, I like shoes like this. Super light, and I like Nike Blazers. Low tops. So I like more like flat shoes. But everyone has their own preference. Honestly, when you're breaking, in the beginning, the freestyle doesn't match the music. Is there a way I could improve? Maybe listen to different type of music. That's what I do. I don't listen to breaking music all the time. I like listening to all types of music. Something that moves me. Or something that makes me feel a type of way. And with that, just take your time. It's not a race. Breaking, it's not a race. You gotta learn how to be in the moment. Be conscious in the moment. Because a lot of people, they lose themselves when they're in a competition. They black out. And they're like, what move should I do next? What move should I do next? That's all they think about in their head. And it's like you're messing yourself up because you're You're just thinking about a move and doing nothing. If you forget the move, just forget it. Just act like it never existed. Go back to reality. All right, let me see what I have now. And then listen to the music. That's what I'm telling you guys. When you practice, it's important to not just practice moves. It's important to learn how to freestyle and listen to the music and improvise and be in the moment. So when you're at a battle and you end up forgetting your move, you know exactly what to do because you train to do this. It's more mental than physical. For me, I feel like it's 60% like it's like 60% mental and like 40% physical. So yeah, with breaking, you just have to be grounded. You have to be level-headed when you're at big competitions. That's the hardest thing. How long did you realize that you were good enough above average level when first breaking? All right, so I remember when I realized I was whack. I remember I was kind of cocky back in the days. I was like 17, and I remember I was winning these little jams in Florida. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I got all these moves. I end up going to Outbreak. I forgot what Outbreak it was, but it was Outbreak 2008 or 2009. And that's when like all these crews from Europe, from Asia, from South America, they were all like in one building, and it was like the top B-boys of the world were there ciphering, and I'm like watching the ciphers and I don't even want to come out. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like I'm whack. Like I need to do something. I need to switch how I break. Like what the heck? I just felt intimidated. So what I did, I learned from that, and I'm like, all right, let me start practicing other things, you know? And that really humbled me because I started getting a bit big-headed, and once I went there, that humbled me because I saw how creative these B-boys were, how original they were, and like you watch them on footage, it's different. Like it doesn't justify. When you see them in person, you'll see all the details, the feeling, the movement. So yeah, that's when I realized I was whack, and then I started getting good, and I didn't really care about it. I didn't really care about, I cared about getting good, but that was something that I never really cared about. I'm just like, all right, let me get to the next level. That's it. While judging, what do I notice in a B-boy during a battle? Most of the times it sucks, but I see a lot of B-boys that have potential, but they give up. Like they go to the dance floor, they start doing good, and then they mess up on their little set, and then they just put their head down and then walk away. That's something that I see a lot because there's a lot of B-boys that have great potential, but they just don't believe in themselves. So that's what I'm saying. It's more like the thought, like breaking is more mentally, you know? So it's like, for me, what I like seeing is someone just being straight up raw. Like they have their own moves, their own originality, their own style, and just they don't care what happens. They're in there, it's a battle, they don't care who they battle. They go in there and they just do everything, they do their best. So that's what I like. I like to see that hunger. I think for some people, it's better to train first and then work out. And then for others, it's better to work out than train. So it depends how you feel. If you're working out and you feel like crap when you're training, then don't work out and train. What time is it? All right, so let's do one little workout. One more. Let's do let's do one round for 1 minute, and this round has to include footwork, power, and freezes. All right? So we're gonna do like footwork to power, back to footwork to some freeze framing, from freeze framing to power, back to footwork, finish. And remember, you can go on your elbows, you can thread, you can do whatever you want, create your own concepts. But try to last. Let's do it. I'm done. All right. Yeah, that was tiring. So yeah, hopefully you guys learned something from this session. Me, I was planning on not to teach you just moves, but more movement and things you can do to improve, like your stamina and maybe your concepts, you know? So here's another little thing I do as well. When I practice, I have 2 breaks. Put them on the floor, and then I try to break around them. It doesn't matter what I do. Try to do top rock, boom, and then footwork. You know? So I do concepts like that. Just try to, it helps me come up with like different angles and helps me out with movement. Man, there is no best b-boy. Everyone has their own opinion. You know? What I learned in breaking is you can lose to anyone. It doesn't matter. You can lose to anyone. You know? But it's all about the one that perseveres and is more disciplined. You know, but I feel like anyone can lose to anyone. I'm telling you. Everyone has their own favorite b-boy. All right, so you haven't been training for a year. You're really busy. Your footwork's really heavy. What I recommend is practice your footwork, but try to practice each step by itself. So like, for example, 6-step, try to do like 10 6-steps or 26 steps as fast as you can, 3 steps as fast as you can, and then try to time yourself. And then what helps for me too is doing 1 minute footwork. 1 minute footwork, and then taking your time, and then gradually you'll get the stamina and your footwork will feel lighter and faster. What time is it? All right, we're almost done. Like 5 more minutes. So if you have any questions, let me know. All right, UFOs. Yo, it's so hot in Florida, man. That's why my pants are hot. Sweaty. It's too hot out here. All right, so UFOs. Let me show you. Hold up. Can you see? Yes. Okay. All right, so UFOs. UFOs are basically like turtles. Going from. So it's like basically a turtle. So you're doing a turtle right now. Turtle freeze. And then you switch to your other elbow. It's like switching this way, switching shit to your other elbow. The same thing applies with UFOs. But the thing is, you don't use your elbows. You don't land on your elbows. So it's more, you're in the air. Put your hand here. It's like basically doing a baby freeze, but you're not. And you basically just slide to your other hand. So, slide. See? So try to do this movement right here. It's like a little frog leap. Like this. Once you get that, boom. Step, step, boom. Step, step. Alright, so it's basically like frog leap, frog leap. And there's always a rhythm to it. It's like dum, dum, boom, dum, 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 dum. Alright? After that, you swing. You swing to your other arm. So you like use this leg to push you out to swing to your other arm. And then once your arm is here, this arm you place it back again in the same position. Then this arm goes out, your right arm. But for me, UFOs were the most difficult. But it's basically doing a turtle, but without your elbows. Alright, so me, I don't have any one-handed air flare, so maybe ask Pocket. He'll know how to do that. Alright guys, so I'm done. It's been over an hour. Alright guys, so I'm done. It's basically been over an hour. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are doing good. Stay level-headed, stay strong, stay disciplined, and consistent. Just push yourself, believe, and you achieve. All right, y'all, so I enjoyed this little session. Hope you guys did too. Take care, y'all. Peace.